Hey guys and girls, welcome to my channel and welcome to Restaurant Tycoon 2. This is part 2 of, I don't know, maybe a 3-part, maybe a 4-part series on this game. Part 1 was doing the very basics, getting through day 1. Part 2 is going to be this, which is going to be what are you going to do on within the first couple of days, day 2, day 3, day 4. I'm going to go through some of the menus, and I'm probably going to end up picking up the menus on another day, on another section of the video, and we'll see how it works out and how the timing is. So this is going to be part 2, and this is going to be what do you do, now that you got through day 2, what do you do? And I'm having some issues here. There we go. Alright, let's get in here. Right now my restaurant is closed. This is your beginning restaurant. First thing I would suggest, if you notice, I got like $10,000 down over here. I grinded on that a little bit, and that's the thing that I hate to do the most is grind and grind and grind and grind and not make any progress. But I did it so I could show you the various things in this game. So, with that in mind, I want to start with, alright, you got through day 1, you got yourself 100, 150 or whatever it was, skill points, what do you do with them? And the answer is, you go into here, and you go to the food menu. Now, if you go into here, you'll see, I have 2 foods, American and Italian food. I have drinks. But right now, all you're going to see is American and the world map, I believe, because I've already bought the other stuff. So you're going to go in here and you're going to view, and you're going to notice that the cheeseburger is the only thing that you have unlocked. So the first thing I would suggest you do is go to food boxes and unlock the food. As many as you can. If you want, you can unlock a drink, but you're going to need to buy yourself a refrigerator in order to access the drinks. So keep that in mind. If I have all the drinks unlocked, I have all the food items unlocked, so you can see everything here. So that's the first thing I would do. My guess is I think you're going to unlock the onion rings. The more different foods you have, the more people can buy, the more money you're going to make per person. So unlock these as you make the skill points, and just keep on going until you get everything unlocked, and then switch over. What you would do is you would go to the food menu, you would go to world map, and you would choose a different type of food here. Maybe let's say we want to go with Chinese food. We can start working on unlock that and work on that. I chose Italian as my second choice because I figured why not. A lot of people like Italian food in the United States, so that's the first thing you would do with your skill points. The second thing you're gonna want to do is you're gonna want to start buying more tables and more chair, so you can accommodate more and more people. That's going to be this button 1 here. I just showed you what button 2 is for. I'll get into these other items probably in another video, but this is what you need to know right now. The food menu and the food boxes, that's what you need to know for day 2, at least the first couple of days. Let's go here. We're talking about furniture. So you click on this. This puts you in an edit mode where you can move tables around. You can add more tables, add more chairs. So like for instance, we're going to take this chair. We're going to move it. If we hit R, we can rotate it. So we'll stick this here. We'll move this over here. You get the idea here. We'll move this and we'll rotate it like this. And what I'm going to do, if you notice, I have an inventory of 21. Because basically what I did is I had this thing filled up. Worked on that to grind to get to 10,000. Because if I would have been doing 2 tables of 2 people, I would be here for like a decade. So I got another chair. Let's pull this chair out. We'll put it there. And we'll hit E to cancel. So now I have a place sitting for 3 over there. Let's move this. You want to be able to leave a path so everybody can get to every chair.
How? I didn't even touch it. Okay, I'm gonna do this.
If you want to store something, you go to store and it will put it in your inventory. You can go sell it, which gives you about half the amount of money that it was originally worth, or you can choose to color it differently, paint it. Right now I wouldn't recommend painting the chairs or painting anything for that matter until you're further into the game and you want to change something. Alright, so yes, I'm up to day 31. Like I said, I was grinding. Okay, so now you got the furniture moved around a little bit. I've been thinking about this, and I think the best way to do this is to get this end in the middle of the room. Reason being is it will be close. That would be the central point for the least amount of travel for the waiters and waitresses to walk back and forth to get stuff. So on that note, I am going to go into edit mode again. Okay, while I'm in edit mode, before I move that stuff around, I'm going to show you this. Okay. If you go here, you got tables. The top tables are the basic tables, the ones that this is the one you start with. This is a larger size of the one you start with. The more expensive the table, the nicer the decor will be, and the higher your, let's see, what do they call it here? Your design will go up. I didn't know what they called it. I had to go look. So if you buy better tables, you're going to get a better design. See, fancy table with a overhead. If you scroll down, these are locked. Mega Game Pass and the outdoor pack. So to unlock them, you got to buy things. Well, the Mega Game Pass you got to buy, but the outdoor pack you can buy with diamonds. I'll get into buying with diamonds later. So that's your tables. And then you get the same thing with the chairs. These are the matching chairs. So on down the list. The fancier the chair, the better. And again, you got a couple items to unlock. And then we go to the kitchen. This is the parts of the kitchen that you're going to need. This is the fridge. Like I said, without a fridge, no sense in getting drinks. Be sure you have the money to buy a fridge. It's only $50. If you buy the fridge, you can unlock a drink, and start serving drinks. This is to buy a new kitchen area, which is going to be one of these, like one of these things that are moving around now. All right, so that's that. Let's go to bathroom. You can set up men's and girls' bathrooms. Very simple stuff here: toilet bowl, a sink, and signs. Right now, wouldn't even worry about that. That'll probably help your decor and your other statistics in the game. If you go down to decorations, you got various lights. Again, decor helps it look nicer. Nature is various plants and things. And again, this stuff, you have to do stuff to unlock, which I haven't done yet, as you can see. Let's see. Signs, open, closed, whatever. And again, there's something locked down here. And you get the idea. You can go through this list as you go. Cookery is just various little odds and ends that you can put up here to decorate this. Art is pictures and stuff. Shelves are just that, shelves. Electronics would be like a wall-hanging TV. And then miscellaneous is just other weird, unusual things. A guitar, a globe, And again, something that needs to be unlocked. So there's various things here. If we go to construction, this is where you can build walls, build flooring, change the flooring out you got, put in stairs, add your drive-through, other odds and ends here, panels, pillars, a few lock things. So that's your build mode. That's your build functionality. Okay, so now let's just say we got this thing all set up. We got a bunch of tables out here. One thing to keep in mind when you do this, keep in mind you can have a second floor. So with that in mind, let's see, where is it? Construction. Stairs. Look how big a flight of stairs are. You could put stuff under the stairs, but notice it's 2 units wide, and it's double backs on itself. So keep that in mind when you put stairs in, that you're going to obviously need to remove your roof, put a new flooring in, and be sure as you build things out that you consider the stairs of the placement of the stairs. So okay, so now we got this set up. We got a bunch of tables out. And actually, I'm going to do that while I got you here. Inventory. Okay, just to show you, I did a little bit of rearranging here, and what this does is this opens up the floor plan a little bit, so I can fit more tables in. These original tables that are in here now, maybe I could have fit in 1 or 2 more small tables in here, and then I would have been out of room. But with me moving everything around like this, all right. So this is what I would suggest. Some sort of setup like this. Basically, the big thing is the order station is relatively centralized. So if you put up a few more tables over here, a few more tables over here, the waiter is not going to have to walk from one end of the room to the other end of the room. They only have to walk half the distance. Saves time. You save time, the better your service is. And I don't know how much a second or two would affect your service, but you save a second or two here, you save a second or two somewhere else, it could add up and improve your service. So that's my logic there. And at this point, I would just start to serve people. And when you're ready, and you can keep going back into the food menu here, the food boxes. Keep buying the food boxes until you max out the American food and you have everything. Once you do that, you can start working on the Italian food. You can work on the drinks. But like I said, when you're ready for the drinks, you need to go here, go to kitchen, and buy yourself a drink fridge. What I would do is stick this right on the end here. Again, so it's centralized. As your restaurant gets bigger, you might want to have 2 or 3 or 4 of these on every floor just to save time and walking. See, next thing, we're going to go look at this. Waiter tray. Nice little upgrade. This will allow the waiter or waitresses to carry, as it says, carry multiple plates at once. They can carry up to 3 items on a tray. Normally, they only carry 1. Occasionally, they carry 2. But they use it a lot for the drinks. Walking back and forth twice to give 6 drinks It's going to save you a lot of time versus walking back 6 times. So the waiter's tray, I am going to buy. Tip jar, exactly what it says it is. You unlock it, and then you can go to IKEA, which is the store out here. Let me get rid of this real quick. IKEA is the store. Where is it? There it is. This big glass building here. Go there to buy your tip jars, and just put a couple out here and there, just to make extra money on top of the money you're making. And okay, so I will buy that. Expand plot. That will literally make your place larger. And like so. Good thing is you don't need to buy extra walls to fill in the space. It just opens it up left to right a little bit wider. Card payments. Very good. Half the people will use credit cards instead of paying cash. The credit card payments are automatically picked up off the table, so half the tables you don't have to go out there and keep picking them up. Definitely a good thing to get, which I'm going to buy that now. Basic advertising. That will bring up the popularity of your place. That will bring in more people to your place. I'm not ready to do that until I'm a little bit higher in level with the building. Maybe have a second floor. But I'm not ready to do that yet. But I probably could. I probably should. But expanded plot 2. But that was going to make things, just like it says, bigger. That pushes things out the back. So extended plot 1 opens left and right. Plot 2 opens the back up a little more. Outdoor expansion adds 4 blocks of space outdoor out the back of your restaurant. That's $2,000. That's another good thing. Drive-through, you're going to want to get that. Delivery, you're going to want to get that eventually. Second floor is $8,000. You're going to want to get that, which means that's where the stairs come into. So that's going to be, I think, it for this video. Obviously, no, I think I'm going to cover one more thing here, and that is your employees' happiness level. This is going to be important to you, especially when you got a lot of tables going. I can have one cook. I can have one waiter. I can run a 2-floor, 40-table restaurant like that. But your waiters and your cooks are not going to be happy because they're going to be so overworked. So one of the things you need to keep an eye on is this happiness level here. And you hire new people as you need to be sure this happiness level maintains itself relatively good. Occasionally you might have to close the store for 10 minutes or something, so it's so they go back up. The waiter, as you can see here, the chef has a happiness level, the waiter does. You can customize the characters. I'll get into that in another video. You can fire them if they don't stay happy. Once they hit 50%, they don't get experience to go up in level. So, with that being said, you have somebody that gets unhappy very quickly. You may want to fire them and then hire another person. So, that's the deal with the first week or 2 or 3 that you play the game. Game time week or 2, not actual playtime. Playtime might be a couple of hours or 4 or 5 hours or something. So that's going to be the bulk of it, I think. We'll cover that. We'll cover the drive-through. We'll cover the other stuff later on. In the meantime, I'm going to hire a couple more employees. I'm going to start getting working. I'm going to start working on grinding some more money out and a whole bunch of other stuff here so we can work on a part 3 for this video. So let's see how this looks, see how long this is, and like I said, this is part 2 of a 3-part video. Part 1 is getting through day one, learning the basics. Part 2 is expanding your restaurant, buying more furniture, how I think, in my opinion, your restaurant should be kind of configured. All about the furniture, all about the decor, all that stuff. That was this video. The third video is going to be more in the way of advanced expansion, building a second floor, buying higher end stuff, building your second floor. That, you know, there's a whole lot of things going into that. So that's going to be video number 3. And video number 4 is going to be the more advanced things, like doing the quests, what you need to do on the quest to get it done, and what you get in return for doing those quests. So that's probably going to be video number 4, and hopefully that's going to cover everything. See, quests, packs, this stuff over here, I'm going to start covering more. So we'll get into all of that. In the meantime, guys, really appreciate you coming and watching. Don't forget, Barf Bucket Part 3 coming soon. And like I said, it's going to be the more advanced stuff. And hopefully you guys like this video. And I hope you guys find it interesting. And please let me know. And I'm going to just keep on chugging away at this. And see how everything turns out in the end. Thank you, everybody, for watching. Really appreciate it. Do me a favor. Like, subscribe, comment. Set your alerts. And I'll talk to everybody real soon. So, goodbye.